What's up and welcome back to another video, guys. Today I have this pretty large minifigure lot that I got off of Macari. Now, I've actually never purchased anything from Macari before this, so I'm not really sure. When I was scrolling through Macari for the first time, I felt like probably 70% of the Lego that I was looking at was actually fake. So hopefully this is real. It looks pretty good from the listing and what I saw. So hopefully we've got some good legit figures in here. But without further ado, let's get right on into this opening. Okay, so we have some really cool minifigures in here, so I'm really excited to get in here. I don't know what the best way to go about this is. I guess just cutting it. Okay, that worked. That was pretty easy. Now we'll get this open and we can start going through all of our minifigures, see what we've got in here. Got a big bag. Whew. Throw that to the side, full of minifigs. Get ready to start going through. I don't know exactly how many are in here, but I don't know. There's a fair amount, if you can see by this whole full up bag. Let me make some room for it so we have some space. And I'm just gonna dump this out and we can start going through some stuff. Get this out of there. And now we can start going through. I don't know where to start, so I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff. First up, we have a fives right here. If I'm not mistaken, I think there should be a few of them in this lot. So I don't know. I guess it's nice to pick up some fives. I feel like they're gonna be worth quite a bit later on. Next, we have a Phase 1 Commander Gree. We have a just normal Phase 2 Reg. We have a Han Solo right here, a pretty nice one. Unfortunately, not the one with dual molded legs, but still a nice one to get. Oh, right here, one of the ones that I was really excited to get is a Darth Malik. Now, I really did not want to spend $100 on that R2-D2 set, so this is a really good way for me to get it. And now I don't have to buy that set because I'm not a huge fan. Next, we have a Darth Vader right here with arm printing. This is a pretty nice one. I'm a big fan, and I'm pretty sure I have almost every single Darth Vader minifigure except for the Rebels version and a light up version, so I might have to get those to complete the collection at some point. Next, we have a Grief Karga right here, a pretty nice one. Okay, right here staring at me, this is a really weird one. It may just look like a stormtrooper, but if you flip it around, it has this weird printing on the back, 2002 LFL and the Lego Group. Now, I have no clue what this is. I saw it and I thought it was cool. I tried to find it online and I really couldn't find anything. For all I know, this could be like a decal or a print, but it looks like it is like officially done. But if anyone knows anything about this, let me know, because I couldn't really find anything. I just thought this was a cool one to pick up. There's some other pretty cool stuff in here as well. Next up, we have a Commander Cody in Phase 1 right here, a really nice figure. And we also have a Commander Cody in Phase 2. Let me know in the comments which version of Commander Cody do you like more, the Phase 1 or the Phase 2. Personally, I don't know. I think it's pretty close. I think they did a really good job at the Phase 2, but I think just that 2008 clone style is just so nostalgic, so it's kind of biased, but I think that's the option that I have to go for. We have a 212th Trooper right here. Actually, we have a few of these 212th Troopers. I'm just going to start pulling them out. We have 3. There might be some more, 4 that we'll get to in a little bit. So there's 4 of those right there. Now we have some droids. I'm just going to pull these out and throw them to the side because I'm sure that you've seen these 100 times now. I do have a droid video coming out soon, so you'll have to stay tuned for that if I can ever finish it. I'm waiting on some stuff. I ordered an MTTE on eBay and then the seller canceled on me, so I have to wait to get another like good deal on that. But once that comes out, there will be a good droid video. But that should be all of the droids. I think we'll throw them to the side. Next up, we've got a Stormtrooper, and unfortunately that newer style. Not a big fan. I don't think it's terrible, but I prefer the Rebels version. Not the Rebels version. I like the Rogue One version. I think that's my favorite. But then we have some Kashyyyk Troopers right here. We have 2 of the Regs. We have 2 of the Scouts, if I can pick them up. 2 of the Scouts right here. Really nice figures. Happy to get them. And then we have a Commander Gree with the wrong legs, unfortunately. I think these are just normal Kashyyyk legs. I don't know. I'll see if I can find them somewhere else in this lot. But I'm pretty sure the legs are pretty pricey on Gree. So I'm hoping that we find them. If not, I'll have to go on Bricklink and order a pair. Next up, we have a Anakin with no hair. Hopefully that's in here. I thought I saw loose hair just a second ago. There's a hood. Did he have the hood? That looks a little interesting. But we have a Clone Wars Anakin right here, looking pretty good. It is actually really nice to get a cape, because capes sometimes kind of hard to come by. Next, we have an Obi-Wan in the same manner with a cape and a hood. This looks a bit better. It looks pretty cool. Still a nice one to add to the collection. And I guess keeping on the topic of Jedi, we have a Mace Windu right here. We have a Barriss Offee over here, and is this a Satele Shan right here as well? I think Satele Shan is a very underrated figure from the Old Republic. Put her, oh, there's her hair right here. Get that on. And there we go, we've completed her. Next up, we have more of the 5s back here. We have 2 of them right here, 2 more to add, so that's 3 total. These will be pretty nice. I'll be selling, if I have duplicates, I'll be selling these. I'm not sure when this video is coming out, but I think I have a Whatnot live stream on October 5th at 3 p.m. So I'll leave a link to that if you want to come by and check it out and buy some figs. Or if you haven't used it before, I'll have a link down where you can get $15 credit, and you can also, I get $5 credit after your first purchase, which is pretty nice for me. And, you know, like a free clone trooper you could get with that credit. We've got the OG style of the 501st and the newer style of the 501st. We actually have a few of each, so I'll see if I can grab these all out of the way. I thought that the older style was a bit more expensive, but I don't think they are that expensive at all now that I was looking at the prices the other day. But still, really nice to get, very nostalgic for me. I'll keep these for my collection and grow the OG army. And then we have the all the newer style ones. This guy's got like a rotated head that's kind of weird. We have a few of these that I'll throw to the side. We also have one of the Jet Troopers. I'm a big fan of the 501st Jet Trooper. I think it's a really nice clone. Next, we have a Count Dooku in the Clone Wars style. I'm a big fan of Count Dooku. I'm a big fan of this figure. Personally, I think the realistic version is a little better, but I'm still happy to add this one to the collection. Next, we have a Chewbacca, a nice one to get. I have too many Chewbaccas though, but I still got another one to add. Next, we have a Emperor Palpatine right here. This is the nice version that actually has the pupils. Let me know how you guys feel about the lack of pupils on some of these Sith minifigures, because personally, I think it looks good on some, but others, I think it just kind of looks nasty. Next, we have an heavy artillery trooper, unfortunately with no pauldron or backpack, which kind of stinks because I think that's the coolest part of the figure, but hopefully maybe we'll find that in here somewhere. We have, I guess I'll pull it out because I'm looking at it. We have one of the cooler things in the lot. One of the main reasons that I got this, we have the prototype Boba Fett, but they have the wrong torso. I think the torso isn't worth all that much compared to the helmet though, so I should be able to complete this. This is a nice one that I've been trying to get my hands on. There is a little nick on the helmet. Actually, this helmet looks really weird. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna bring this to my friend and have him look at it, because this just looks, I don't know, now that I'm looking at it like under my 2 like studio lights, it just looks, I don't know, the photos it looked good, and now it looks a little weird. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you can see, but not like that little gash there, but like in the little like the lines, they just look rough. I don't know. I'll bring that to him and have him take a look at it, because I don't know. Or let me see if I can, or I'll do that later. We'll finish off these minifigs and then I'll take a look at that a little later. Next, we have a TIE Pilot right here, a really nice one to pick up. Nice one to build out that Imperial Army that I've been trying to build up. Next, we have the 2008 style Clone Wars clone. I'm a big fan of this one. We actually have a few of them in here. We've got a gunner, and we got this guy with all of the armor, which is a nice one to pick up. We have some of the OG Phase 2 clone troopers, which are really cool. I'm a big fan of these guys. This is the one from the Swamp Speeder, I believe, and these are the ones from all the other sets that included them. Next, we have a Savage Opress. This is a pretty cool one to get. I personally don't have one of these in my collection, so I'm happy to get one. I think he is supposed to have some sort of armor, though, so I'll have to look to see if I can find that somewhere for sale. Next, we have a Phase 2 Gunner and another one of the Phase 2 Commander Cody's. This is a nice one to get. I feel like this figure might be worth quite a bit in the coming years. We have a Ahsoka's Clone Trooper, or the 332nd. We have another 212th. We have some more of the just plain regs, so I'll start pulling all of those guys out. Another 212th right there. We'll throw them aside. Next, we have a, ooh, this is an interesting one. We've got like a Phase 1 501st Clone Trooper. This is pretty cool. I kind of like this with like from the 501st torso with the Phase 1 helmets. I think this looks pretty nice. I might keep this like this. Probably not. I'll probably part it together and complete the figs, but I think that looks pretty cool as a custom if my camera would focus. There we go. We've got a stormtrooper right here, another one of them. We've got a what are they called? A scout trooper. Sorry, blanking. I'm really tired right now. If you couldn't tell, it is very late, but I have to record this before I leave tomorrow. And then right here we have a Jace Malcolm, a pretty nice one to get. Big fan of the Old Republic figs. We have a shock trooper, phase 2 right there, a pretty nice one. We have this guy who is I don't know what's going on with him, but there's his helmet, and we have another clone. Next we have some more of just these phase 2 clone troopers. Oops. Here they are. And oh, we actually have a few of these guys. We'll par them all together right now. I think we have 4 of them right here, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice to beef up the clone army. I think I've got to get that clone army video underway pretty soon. But we have 4 of them right here. Pretty nice to add to the army. And now we've got just a normal one of those episode 2 style phase 1 clone troopers. It's a very nice one. A pretty underrated one in my opinion. Lastly, we have a Tan Wee, I'm pretty sure, if I'm saying that right, from the Obi-Wan Starfighter. And then we have a battle damaged Vader with a pretty cracked arm. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. That's just glaring out, unless it's a mold line. I don't know, it's either a crack or a mold line. I'll look at that later. But this is a pretty nice one to get. I'm a big fan of the Force Unleashed, which is what I think this came in, the Rogue Shadow. But that does it for this lot. You can see all of the minifigures over there. And thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew, signing out.